Thank you, Representative Pingree. And now we're going to hear from two of our freshmen. First, Representative Griffin from Arkansas.
Thank you so much. There's an old saying in Arkansas that if you take care of your pennies, the dollars will take care of themselves. And I ran last year because of my 3.5-year-old and my 11-month-old with a focus on getting spending under control. And when I came up here, I couldn't look myself in the eye and say that there's no waste in the Pentagon. I'm on the Armed Services Committee. I'm serving the military still to this day as a reservist. I'm a strong believer in our troops and national security. But waste is waste, and we've got to cut waste wherever we may find it. And so I didn't know much about this issue when I got up here. I dug into it. I researched it. I listened to the arguments on both sides, talked to a lot of my colleagues, and just decided that I couldn't support the funding for the second engine for two main reasons. Number one, it's not militarily necessary. It's not necessary. This is not, as my colleagues have said, a partisan issue. President Bush opposed it. The current president opposes it. It's not militarily necessary. And secondly, we can't afford it. As Representative Westmoreland said, we're broke. We are absolutely broke. I was talking to a colleague the other day who said, well, it's all about competition. And I said, well, if two engines are good, why not have 10? There'd be a whole lot of competition. He looked at me and he said, we can't afford that. I said, we can't afford two. We are broke. It's in that spirit that Representative Dole and I put a letter together to the president, and we are going to send that to the president tomorrow. We are seeking fellow members, colleagues, to sign on to the letter before it goes over to the White House. We have some copies here. So we got to cut this. We can't afford it. Thank y'all.